Hello and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. It's a very, very busy Brienz West. Given that, I put a new train on. Not two trains, but a replacement for the small one that was on here. Fear not, it's fitting, and we should see it before we get going. Today's going to be about replacing a lot of things, including the much anticipated IC2000. That is going on. It's going on our stopping express. That was a very popular decision. Apparently it did run on there, or does run on there still. It's an interesting mod. There's no front, so we'll get to that shortly. I have a plan. It is a loco that's going on the front, and hopefully I've picked the right one. It looks the part. I tested it. Here comes our new consist. That's it. I doubled it up, and it's got a new livery on it as well. Now, remember the yellow one that we saw? That apparently does run in the French-speaking parts of Switzerland. Given that, we might want to put it on the Sion-Sierre line. I don't know how we'd fit that in. But anyway, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Here we go. Here we go. There's our new train for this line. It should get people moving. That's what I'm hoping. It looks great, doesn't it? I do like that. The buses are working as intended. I am going to change something on this before we get going. Before we put the IC2000 on, which I know you're all looking forward to, I'm going to quickly do something with that bus route, which should force them into using the correct bus stops. And this will make more sense when the train continues round. I think today we'll try and get the main station in at Brienz as well. There goes our train in the distance, our new one. We probably will put two on, especially when we add the middle village. Towards the end of the series. Still a long way to go. But anyway, let's get this fixed. This was mentioned in the comments and is a neat little trick which I forgot you could do with passengers. I know I do it a lot with goods. With passengers, we only want to unload at Brienz West 1, which is this one here, and then technically we could do both here, but we'll say load so they don't continue on their way round. There we go. There we go. So this is for getting off, and that's for getting on. Now, when our train is continuing off around there to the main station, this side will be where they're mainly getting off. That side will be where they're mainly getting on. This has calmed down quite a bit. Now we've got this bigger one on. It's only done one run, but I tried to get it in before it left. Talking of which, you're on the wrong platform. Let's wait till he leaves. We'll fix this as well. He's supposed to be on platform 2. Indeed, burp burp. Away you go, and then we'll change your platform. Oh, I want to do it once he's off. Just in case he decides to go on a tour of the map, which wouldn't be great since he's the only train for this line. So yes, let's change that then. Terminals, you're supposed to be on P2. There we go. We're leaving that one is going up to Grindelwald up there. Finally, IC2000 time. Let's get this. Let's manage vehicles, and we'll build us a little consist. I say little, what we got to deal with here. We'll pin this. This is Jeff Marshall. There we go. One of the trains which was named. Oh, we got Vicky Pipe down there as well. So we've got Jeff and Vicky, both running this line. Visiting all the stations because it's a stopping express. Anyway, grand. Get this built. If we go to passenger, the only ones we've got for the IC2000 are in this wagon section. If you go to multiple units, do not have. I have installed this. This is the new 450, RE450 commuter. It has the yellow doors, and you can build a consist however you like with this, which is rather nice. We may do that as well at some point, should the need arise. Anyway, yeah, if you go to electric locos, you'll see there is no loco for the IC2000. So what I thought we should do is possibly put this one on, the red SBB RE460. So we'll start with that. And then we'll pop back into the wagons. We'll start with an A. And then we'll, in fact, we should have maybe started with an AD. I don't know how this consist is built. We're going to go roughly the same size, which is details. Let's get on here. 231 meters. We're going to build this to roughly that size. I believe it's the same loco pulling it, so all that's going to change is its consist behind it. We'll have one of these, which is, what's this? Second class coach. I think what we'll do is we'll have a bunch of these on, finish off before the driving car at the rear with this one here. That'll do us for that. So we're going to get a bunch of those on. That's too many, grand. You've gone click happy. Then we'll put one of these on and then finally finish it off with that. You'll see here it is going to be able to drive backwards. So sometimes the driving car is going to, or the control car is going to be doing it, and other times the loco is going to be doing it. Not sure if that's how it works. We've increased the capacity. It's going to cost us 161 million, but it matters not. We are absolutely flush with cash. We'll take a look at it shortly. There's something else I would like to do with that line. We're going to finally take out the, let's manage the line, take out the waypoint here, so it's no longer going to do this. It's going to go direct onto there. So if we get rid of that waypoint, you'll see it's now going under the tunnel. It's nippy, so this won't happen anymore. However, since it is going that way at the moment, shall we take a look at it coming past? It's on the way past. We'll hide the UI. There we go, make it nice and tidy. That's our new train. I was going to say steaming along, but no, it's an electric train, so it's not steaming. It's gone. It's gone. Now this consist has a bunch of cameras, which I can't wait to show you because it's kind of lovely. We've got the obvious cab view. This might be the 460 anyway, so it's the same as what we had before. However, if we page up, we've got the other end of the loco, and then you can see our passenger cabin there. And then we got on top, which scares me. And then we got to the side, either side, facing it. And now that says 2000 on it, which makes me think it's supposed to pull the IC2000. Unless that is the 2000. No, that is the loco. So maybe. And then we've got these guys. Look at that. We've got preset cameras inside the passenger cars. And it looks good. It's not messing up the textures. Do we like that? This is first class. And if you continue to page up, there we go. Another first class carriage. Good night, man. Get your words out. I'm too excited, that's what it is. You know me. You can even see our buses out there to the left. The staircase is right there. Oh, it's great. I love it. We've got the beeping as well of the doors closing. And they even close inside, I just noticed at the end there. This is cattle class. More cattle class. More cattle class. We're going to have a lot of those, aren't we? But isn't it wonderful? A slightly different configured cattle class here. It looks alright though, doesn't it? Very comfy. Nice view. We are at the top as well. And then finally, we're in the other driving car at the back. This one. We can see at the side here, you see it's got brig to tune, and it's heading to tune right now. You can just about see that. I don't know whether I can swing round so that we can see it. It would be something like that. There we go. Brig to tune. I'm trying to use the keys and remember what they do. Isn't that beautiful? I love that. And then, oh, bistro. We've got a dining car. That's what the front one is, possibly. There she is. Our new consist, guys, for the stopping express. Are we feeling at home now? Is it all sorts of getting Swissified? Is that a term? I don't think so. It sounds lovely. So we're in with that. finally it's on our map. We'll go and check on a few things as well once it's started to bed in a little bit with its new line or new destination set up. It's, well, no, it'd be the new route, wouldn't it? It's taking a different route past Frutigen with the Express. The Express can still pass it in a couple of places, so not a problem, I don't think. What's the date currently? Have I got it paused? I do. We're going to stick this back on play because I feel like it's time to play with more and more vehicles. So we've got a full selection available. I saw a lot of grain piling up. Yeah, we have a lot there, which suggests we might not have enough trucks on here. Not by a long shot. Goodness me, yeah, we're going to need a few more of these, aren't we? Manage vehicle, let's get a couple more on there. We're also going to replace the ones that are aging. We don't have any, like, small trucks still, like little vans. I think I've got some installed. So, until then, we'll just renew those, and then we'll add a couple more on there. Clone those. There we go. I don't know how many I added there. Was that just 2? I hope so. It looks like 6. Yes. We'll check back on that. Now, what about this stone mine? Do you know, we'll have to really throw some trucks on here, so it is looking like the Eternal Shunter is going to be a thing. I went crazy with the editing there. Stop that, Grand. I think for now, though, we'll just throw a couple more on, and then we'll come back to it. There we go. We'll throw a couple more on there. In fact, we can also replace them all. Get you all replaced. Might as well put them all in nice, sparkly new condition. There's just too many now. It would make more sense to have a shunter, which can carry a whole lot more. Whether it's for a whole lot less, I don't know. Who else haven't we seen to in the longest time? This is not keeping up either. Well, sugar. No, I have not checked on this in the longest time. I wasn't supposed to do this today, but we might as well. Let's increase that. Manage vehicles. Do we have any other tippers for these? Replace all of them. There was one, wasn't there? Is it in here? No. Where is it? It might be these that had the tipper on it. Yeah, look at that. It carries 38. What are we currently carrying? It does carry the grain, but this one's the food. That carries both, so we can't put it on there anyway. We could possibly use this, though. If that carries food and grain. No, we're stuck there. We're stuck there as well. We might be stuck. We need food and grain. And none of these do food and grain. That's fine. We'll find a way to do it. Well, that's awkward. We've got food only. I'm just double checking. Oil. Wood. I like that. That's, I guess we could go with this. Perhaps. We currently have those, don't we? Or do we? What do we have on there? We have these. Again, Grand, watch what you're doing. I think it's those, isn't it? MAN. Yes, 19304. They carry 17. Perhaps we'll do this. We'll go with this. They're going to carry a lot more, aren't they? And then for this one, we'll take a look at the tipper trucks. So let's manage the vehicles. Almost clicked online. And replace these with the MAN F2000 tipper. Another 2000. So we've got IC2000 and now the F2000. Not related. There we go. There we go. Look at that. MAN. I keep calling it MAN. I think it is MAM, right? Always got the double axle thing. I always used to love those as a kid. It was like both wheels are turning, mum. The story of my past. I was excitable, apparently, quite easily. That's great. I love these. Isn't that wonderful? Should be covered, I guess. It's grain. But it doesn't matter, does it? We'll live with that. Are you flashing your lights at him? Like, go on. Off you go. So there we go. A couple of new trucks. We'll check on the rates of those. We may be able to get rid of a couple, which will be good news. Same for these. I should really check on the rates of these. There might just be too many now. They can carry multiple things. In case they wanted to shift machines down there. They'll probably drop them off by rail. There goes our other one. Yeah, this is the one we could technically replace with the yellow thing. The yellow thing. It's got a name. I just can't remember it. I feel like possibly deleting one of these now. Oh, do you know? Hold off on that because we're not delivering enough to the factory itself. So we'll have to check back once we've sorted that side out. And this needs changing as well. It's tidy up day. Passengers. We're going to get the old, this one, post bus running between the towns. And then anyone with no people on board, you for instance, can go because I think we've overdone it a little bit now, haven't we? Anybody else? You can go as well. There we go. Cut these down a bit. Either make a little bit more money or lose less. More, lose less. There we go. Big trucks coming through here. It makes sense to have this now. Might put some of those assets on that we've got now for these truck places. With the buildings on and the things going across. Because that would look kind of cool. We could really detail that up, couldn't we? For example, something we could do that, again, wasn't planned, but I've seen it now and I must do it. Gravel. Let's shrink this down a little bit. Is that the right gravel? No, too bright. Is that one going to be better? Yeah, that's similar to what's next to the road. If we do something like that, I mean, that in itself just adds to it, doesn't it? It's lovely. Just simple little paint tools like that, and then you can smooth it out, and it's like it's supposed to be. Official episode. Look at that, straight away. Just an excuse to do it. Honest. It's not. I can't help myself. Right. Oh, I like this DHL truck. Pulling in, followed by another DHL truck. Two at once. Right, what else have we got to do today? It's going to be the Brienz extension. We're going to finish that off. That's for sure. But I would like to check everywhere. These are fine at the moment, I think, delivering that. It might be building that shunter today, you know. That is very tempting. Oh, Oberhofen. Do you know, we've got to deliver machines to them from here. So that'll be a truck anyways. It does not matter. Also, something I forgot about. We have a forest up here for this over here. I mean, it's going to be a bit of a mission to go over there. Technically, we could just have two forests down here. But it does look like a possibility, right? I don't know how we'd get it. Maybe we could bring it with trucks down here. Drop it off at the harbour. And then drive it up from the harbour up here. That'll be fun. There's something to consider. We may need a second harbour on here, though. It would more than likely need different stuff on there, right? What do you carry? I'm intrigued now. Manage vehicle. What do you actually carry? Details. You do carry logs. Well, there you go. Thinking about it, we've got to get planks over to there as well. And we're going to have to do that from bringing it over from here, because this is the only thing over here that needs to go that way. I'm fairly confident. Most of it goes the opposite way. It's just a packed map, isn't it? It's fantastic. There's lots and lots to do. Should we get this extended up here before they go crazy and build? Because they've already started to get excited about their new line here. I think we're going to come in here, guys. We're going to get rid of that because it scares me. Plow straight through there. That looks like the place to be. And then the station somewhere up here. It only needs to be one platform. We may have two later on. I don't know why, but we can. We can extend it. I like this. Just there, I think will do us. Beautiful. We don't need to slope. Don't need anything like that. We can give it a little access road at the back. Can we go to the side of it? Yeah, we can. It's beautiful, guys. It's beautiful. We need the curvies on there. That's why that's not working. It's lovely. There we go. I love that. Already I'm happy. Right, our little Brienz station's in. What we could maybe do is run a little road down there to connect up. It doesn't matter if it changes from a small road to a two-lane road, does it? What I'd like to do is get this on square and flatten a section all around here so we can make a nice level crossing, being actually level tracks. Let's go across there. Get our standard high-speed tracks. Get that nice and straight, nice and flat. And then we're connecting up with that one there. And we can knock that one back up to that point. Get rid of that signal. Bring this here. So we've only got us... Did you not choose a bridge, Grand? Just going to throw it in like that, are you? Might want to choose a bridge. Something nice out here. What we got? As though it's been there for a long time, even though we just put it in. Something archy, perhaps? What we got here? I mean, that's kind of nice, isn't it? I like that. Beautiful. There we go. That kind of works. Put his feet down afterwards. And then after the bridge, we can just have a little thing coming in here. It doesn't need to be quick. You come into a terminus, and then we'll have a signal. We've got one there, so that should be fine. I don't want them passing at this point anyway, so it matters not. So what we can do is put signals in as scenery. For example, we could have just the 3s. We can have those up there. Then it will make sense for that. Is that being obscured? It probably is, isn't it? Stick that down there. There we go. I don't like that. What have you done? It had a bizarre little wiggle in it up towards the bridge. I'd like it to be gentle. There, that's smoother. There we go. I wish you didn't put them both side, but it's fine. We'll stick it a little ways away so we've got the visibility for it. And then we'll just put this on, not those. You want the Ks, don't you? I guess you're going to be going slow. We might as well have it green. It's always going to be green. There you go. Lovely. Bit of scenery. It's two-way, so we don't need to worry about it. This is not going to be called Annex. This is just going to be called Brienz. We may need a little bus up here. However, the way I see it is this sees to everything over this side, especially when we connect this up as well, which I'm yet to do. Slide that into there. It should be kind of lovely. I think that's acceptable. And likewise, let's help them finish this off. I guess we can just draw it round, can't we? Just do that up there. And that should be that. I don't mind it being all slopey. Let's draw one straight across there. So there's more connections. And then let them do the rest themselves. Right, let's get this on circle, 100%. Bit more official episode from where we've been doing the roadworks. Just let the ground settle so that when they build, they don't leave big divots everywhere. Be careful about the old river there. We have Brienz stationing. So we've got the main station now and this one as well. That's perfect, isn't it? That's all you need. Now what we can do with this is instantly manage the line. After that's right, then we're going to go to there and then back to there. We're done. And then this will make a lot of sense now. I believe, is the platform clear? Or did they just all scoot underneath? Are people waiting to go that way? Via Brienz? Well, they may be confused at the moment. I think I set it up right. We can always check back later on. Well, there we go. Some new planes and... Wait a minute. Now we've got new IC2000s. I just put those on. What's the difference? There are presets. Of course there are. After I spent all that time building them, there are now presets. I don't know why they didn't all come out at the same point in time. If I've set mine up even remotely similar, then that'll be cool. I like what we've got. I'm trying to find it now. There's the ICE1. And here... Oh, these have backed up a little bit. They're a bit squished together. They'll sort themselves out. It's because they've got the new route assigned them. If we manage the vehicles here, what is the other version of this? Multiple units. I bet it's in here now. It is not. I don't know then. I don't know where that keeps hiding. Passenger. Do we just have... Well, we have a new one here. What's this one? Double-decker restaurant upstairs. Oh, there's the restaurant. I see. Does it actually carry... It carries more than the sleepers. That's interesting. I don't know what that was all about then. What is this? We've already got those, haven't we? Or we did have them. We changed them, I think. Electric. Do we have anything in here new? We had another livery for that just there. Alright, so we've got new passenger cars. That's how that worked. Electric. Multiple unit. I'm pretty sure there's nothing in here. I'd like to see passenger cars for these at some point. I don't know where they would be. Maybe in here. Obviously, we've got these as well that we could add to our own consist for that. I think we'll just leave this as is. Are you guys happy with it? We'll take another look because I love them. I think they look great. I can't believe we got Brienz in. Soon! That's where you go in. It is indeed. Do you want to look at the ones with the yellow doors? Would you prefer the yellow doored ones? Or we could mix it up, couldn't we? We could have 2 with red doors and 2 with yellow. I think we're overdoing it now, to be honest. Did we sort this issue out? Yeah, look at that. It's back to normal. Already. That's pretty crazy, isn't it? There's 84 people on, though. I don't think we're going to make the most amount of money out of it. I'm going to take these 2. And I'm going to replace them with just the standard one. But with yellow doors. So there's 2 with red and 2... No! Well, that was a little bit rough. I had to go back and do everything we did in today's episode again. Oh dear. The poor ICE is looking a bit rough as well. What happened? I don't know. I removed that mod with the yellow doors. When I went to put it on, it broke everything. I tried doing another train. I replaced Jeff Marshall's train with a new consist with the ones that unlocked. See if that crashed it. The error message did point to those new trains with the yellow doors that we were about to put on, and it was a crash there. So, yes, we won't be using that. I don't know what's up with it. It might be corrupt. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to check. But yeah, they're going to have to not be on here for now. So that took longer than expected. Don't know how long this episode's going to be now. Crashes. Don't they just make life a bit interesting? Oh, I'm gritting my teeth. Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. I got it all done. Look, I prove it. No, do you know what you forgot to do, Grand? You didn't do it all, did you? Look, we've got to do this again. Okay, now it works. I did change all the vehicles though, and I saved it. So I even put this back on. I did all the trucks. I renewed everything. Oberhofen. Do these need new buses? I think they might. Do these need redoing? Yes, they do. Glad we came over here then. I'm pretty sure these are taking enough. It is oil, isn't it? Or fuel is what they're taking. Perfect. But they're buses. What buses do you have running? Oh, my days. These are the super old ones. Let's manage this. What shall we have? Little minibus things like this. Oh, we need to put the Volvos on somewhere. Just don't know where yet. I'm going to go with orange. We'll put those on. And we'll get rid of the colouring we did. Where are they? There they go. There they go. They're still running. They've still got people on. It's going to get a little busier once we've got a station somewhere. We're coming from here. So we might just scoot down to the bottom here near the harbour. And then turn around and go back up. It depends because we've got to fit this tools factory in, which really needs to come into play sooner rather than later. What loco do you have on you? I think it's time you had new loco, Jeremy. It's the Series 1042. Can we get you a new loco on that's nice? And please don't crash the game. Well, these work, don't they? These are freight. They're much beefier, aren't they, I think. 260 kilonewtons, 300. A lot more power. That should help, shouldn't it? Right, you get on there. That's beautiful, isn't it? We've got BLS running up into the mountain here. I like it. Well, there's something I wasn't expecting to do, thanks to that crash. Now, these trucks. These can be them tippers as well. We'll replace all of those with these. There we go. I think they carry quite a bit more. And then we'll cut back on those. What about the delivery? Because we're not keeping up of the comm mats. We could have another one of these, couldn't we? Or one of these. I'd prefer to see what's on the back. Perhaps this would be nice, a container. Let's try that. I don't know what it's going to do. Oh, I see, guys. Look at that. It's carrying all the commats in the back on that trailer. Well, isn't that wonderful? And because it's only got half a load on, it's only got one container on it. I wonder if it's got a double container when it's a little more full. Oh, I like that. That's made up for the crash, guys. This MAN has done the business. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at that with a container on the back. And then they run back empty. Oh, it's nice, isn't it? Now, what they could do then with that container, they can carry all sorts of things. They might be able to run back tools into Oberhofen, and then they're kind of doing a third or half of the way back with another load coming from the tools factory. That sounds like a plan, and that is a plan we're going to be doing. I did do these. We need to check back on those. Do we have time to build us this? I think we do this next week now because I'm all sorts of lost on where we are in the game. I guess we could put it in. Come on, Gran. Do a speed build with these. Now, we'll leave the old depot in there as well. What we need is a freight station. We could click on cargo. That's easier. And it will be a terminus. And it will be in here. I don't know how long we need it. We can adjust it as necessary. If we put that in there, I don't think that's going to be long enough. So let's quickly go in and configure this. Add a couple more cargo platforms. Cargo buildings would be fine. We could add them in there for scenery, something like this. Just for scenery. There we go. Just so something's going on out here. And we need platforms. Are these cargo? They are, aren't they? Cargo platform. A little bit worried about what the difference is between the two. I'll extend that much. And then we'll go with that and see how that does. Guys, I'm nervous now. It always happens, doesn't it? Right, that's in there. Lower fruitogen. That'll do. Well, it should be. Fruitogen. Lower dearie me. Lower fruitogen quarry. There we go. Done. That's better. And then we'll redo this section of track here. I mean, it doesn't technically need to be 2 tracks, but we'll work with it. Let's get some tracks in down here. What sort of speed are we looking at? Beautiful. Lovely. Lovely. We'll get this down here as well. I guess what we can do is have it cross over there. That's fairly quick. Something like that should do us. We don't need a signal there. It can be the new signal anyway. We'll upgrade this track to be high speed as well. It's about time, isn't it? Well, that entire junction can be high speed. That section can be high speed. And then we'll just have a little siding here for whatever reason. These signals can be our fancy new signals now. Our Swiss. Well, let's get those in. We'll have 3s, I think, just there. Nope, you got them on the right. 3s there. 3s back here will do. Like that. And then again, we'll use these Ks. Have them there. And we'll have them there. Eventually, I'll go around and tidy all that out. Now, that needs to be one way, but the other one doesn't. They are stacked on top of each other, but I am willing to accept that for how cool they are. Now, we're going to come into here. We do need to redo this junction because our new train is going to hold up a lot of stuff up here. So, what I'm going to do... We got even more stuff, guys. Look at that. We got more Smarties. What is this? A RAB-D 500 ICN? That looks like another SBB train, isn't that wonderful? I think it's time in 1999, before we hit the year 2000. Let's all meet up. Oh, I've not heard that in a while. Anyway, I'm not going to sing it either. Copyright strikes. We'll set that up because we've got to talk down in the comments again. Where is that going to go? I'm excited. Isn't it wonderful? We unlocked so much stuff. There was a bunch of new locos and things to look at. I hope you got a look at them. You could always pause it. If you didn't, go back and take a look. I didn't see them all, because I was thinking about what we're going to do with this. Let's set this new line up. We're going to do it from here to here, and then we'll see what sort of rate we can get with it. We're going to need, what, 200, 400, something like that. It's a stone line, so let's have it stone coloured. There we go, slightly darker. Doesn't matter. This is Interlaken stone shunt. That will do nicely. Right then. Then we need a vehicle on it. What sort of numbers are we looking at? 400. Oh, these have reached 400, I think. I think, because they've caught up. Yeah, we added 2 trucks on and they've really caught up. See what you can see. Yeah, 413. So we just need the same rate. As long as we can reach the same rate with a single train, I'll be happy. So let's build us that consist and we'll stick that on. How are you going to get out there? Can you get out this way? Because that would be ideal, wouldn't it? I think you can. You should be able to scoot round here. I can hear a super fast train going underneath us. What is it? It's Jeff with his new dining car. So if we come out of this depot here, hopefully that should work. Now, what shunters do we have? Do you know, we don't actually have any of the shunters unlocked yet. So we'll have something small and powerful-ish, or just good enough to take a load of stone wagons down there. That'll do, wouldn't it, for that? We'll put him back on an RE44. Well, I mean, we could take the slightly slower one. No, take this one. Take this one. This one's going on. Cargo, we got these. It's going to be stone anyway. Let's give him new ones. I don't know what sort of capacity we need on here, or what size platforms we've got. We'll just put a mix like this on. A couple of old ones thrown in there. I mean, it's saying excellent, so 200 meters. Let's do it. And we'll put this on the Interlaken. Can't see it. There it is. Can you get over there? Where are you coming out of? You're coming out of that door. We'll see. We'll see what sort of line that has. If it starts putting stuff on the platform, then this one's better. And we can start knocking these off. There we go. We'll sell that one. Let's see. What's the scores on the doors? What is it suggesting we're meeting there? 703. Right. Well, manage vehicle. We'll take a couple of these off and see what that says. That's its initial guesstimation. We'll have to come back and see what it's actually doing. There we go. 590 whatever. Which means we can sell all vehicles on here. Get this. Manage line. And we'll just remove all. Yes. There we go. It's removed all stops. We'll delete the line. I know. We've got to get rid of all the vehicles first. We'll sell the lot. Yes. I know. It's gone quiet now, hasn't it? Now, can we remove the line? That's the question. There we go. Guys, it's gone. It's gone. Hopefully, it's all going on there. Beautiful. We'll give this a wait until full. Manage line. Lower fruitogen quarry. We want you to wait until full. You are only going to load stone. Done. And then here, you're only going to unload. You don't have to do this. Unload stone. But why not? Why not? There we go. Finally, guys. Finally, we have a little stone train down there. Where are you coming from? Where did you go? Are you going the long way round? Is that you? Well, I mean, you can get there. Get there that way. Why not? And there goes Robbie. That's got to be coal train. That's the one going off into the coal mine up there. Right, guys, shall we get on the IC2000? If I can find one for the ending, I'll find us one. Right, we are sat in the control car of one of our new stopping express trains that takes the new route, similar to what the express does, because we do 200 kilometers an hour. The doors are closing. We'll be pulling out of Brig now and heading to Visp. We've got 92 people on board already, 213 capacity. I think I recovered from the crash. I think we've got it all sorted. We've got a lot to look at when we come back. It's January 1999. So we'll stick the new stuff on wherever it belongs. What else are we going to do? I don't know. I'm thinking about trying to sort that new connection up from the forest up in the mountains and give that harbour either side of the lake a bit more to do. That's a plan. Look at it down there. Lovely and busy, but not too busy. It's acceptably busy. I like that we've got tinted windows. It means we could install with this the sunrise and sunset mods that are a bit glary in places, because we've got our shielded windows here, and it will look rather pleasant, I think. Oh look, freight train and fellow stopping express going the other way. We're in that end. It just went past. Isn't it fantastic? Right guys, I'll leave you with a full run, I think, to tune, and then I'll edit as necessary the rest of the video so that you get to enjoy this. There's a lot to do. And well, there we go. We've got IC1 coming in as well. Expresses all over the place. Guys, thank you for watching, and until next time, take care.